Okay, started recording. What you're saying, IEAS member?
Okay, so screen is visible to you now.
Yes.
So we'll do some revision now.
Okay.
Okay, so in this system, I want to know what is the load XX member the system is using and what is the IEA SYS member. And after that, I want to know what is the master JCL uh, member the system is using.
Okay.
So what is the path, how to go it?
For finding the load X6 member, we need to go to IPL info, display IPL info. Oh, yeah, SDSF, ST, and log, ulog, F11, HF11, and
Okay,
then
so the first command you will give is
IPL info.
okay. From this, what you got?
Our load X6 member.
You got load XX member. Okay.
Yeah.
So then next what parameter you got after load XX?
We can find the load X6 in the sys1 IPL palm.
Correct. In this is one IPL palm. Okay.
Yeah.
So if it is unable to find in sys one IPL palm, what is the wait state code it will go?
It will go to 88 wasted
88. Where you will find that?
that we can find in the HMC operation messages.
Okay, you can able to find it in the HMC. Okay. What are
Yeah.
the other parameters we can see from this command?
We can see IODF device volume and
Okay.
IPL device volume and
Okay. What are the uh, Parmlib members we can see from this command? What are the other Parmlib members?
we can see IES SYS list 01 DB and IES YM list 00. And
Okay.
if we,
So
yeah,
IASYMY we are using.
we are using for the symbolic parameters for the symbols. Can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes, yes, I can hear you. So you are using it for the system symbols. Okay. In this, you are using your IASYS member 01, okay, comma DB. Okay. So
Yeah.
if your IASYS member is unable to find the parameters in 01 and DB, then what is the next IASYS member it will take?
00.
00. It will take by default, it will take 00.
Okay.
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 And during IPL, if I want to mention the IASYS member, okay. During IPL, if I want to mention the IASYS member, what is the command I'll be giving?
Mm, During IPL, we need to,
During IPL, okay. If
yeah,
the system asks you, enter the IASYS member, okay. So what is the command we'll be giving?
um,
The system will give you a WTOR, right to operator message of
oh,
zero
yeah,
zero in white color. Okay.
yeah,
Sorry, during nib phase you won't get it in white color. Okay. So you won't get a WTR. Okay. You won't get a WTR. When you won't get a WTOR and the system is asking to supply a IASYS member name. Okay. The
okay,
system will prompt you saying that to enter a IASYS member name. Okay. So
okay.
in that case, what is the command you will be using?
To see the WTOR message, we can give um, display R comma L
Yeah, that is the
comma.
command to see the this one WTRs. Okay, but the system is still in NIP phase. Okay, so in NIP phase by default your WTOR will be 00. Okay,
Okay,
during NIP phase the default WTOR is 00. Okay, so the
okay,
command is you have to give R space 00 comma SYSP equal to your IAA SYS member name. Suppose now you are using 01. So you will give 01.
oh,
Okay.
okay,
So let me show you that command here. So I think we have noted it here. See, it is here. Okay. This command. Okay.
oh,
So reply 00 comma sysp equal to 01 comma 02 if you are mentioning two of your syspam members. Okay, so syspam indirectly refers to your IEA SYS.
okay,
Okay, that is why we are giving sysp equal to 01 comma 02.
okay,
Okay, so you have to remember this point when there are multiple entries for your IEA SYS. Okay, it will be considering your this last entry. Okay, NIP would here they are given say NIP is nucleus initialization phase would accept an MLPA of 02. See here MLPA 0001 they have given, right? Then again in IASY 02 is trying to give MLPA equal to 002 comma SQA equal to 10. So it is it is reading from your left to right. Okay, so now here MLPA equal to 02 it will accept and SQA equal to 10 in addition to the other parameters contained in your IEA SYS 00.
okay.
So they will give you one question like this they will mention, okay, and they will tell what is the MLPA value, what is the SQA value.
Oh, so we should always give this value only.
No, not
SQ.
this value only. They will change the values. The only flow you have to understand that it is going to pick the latest IEA SYS values. So see, by default, it is your IEA SYS, which the system reads. Okay. So what they are saying, if a system parameter is specified in both,
Okay,
okay, in both that is in IEA SYS 00 also and an alternate parameter list selected by the operator. Suppose operator is giving one more parameter like 01 comma 02 now. Okay, by
okay,
default it is 00. Operator is giving 01 comma 02. Then the value in the alternate parameter list overrides the value in the IEA SYS 00.
okay.
Okay, this this you have to remember. So if you are specifically giving and are these changes permanent changes what you are giving here, are these the permanent changes
No, no.
during NIP phase you are replying to the 00 with the IASYS value of 01 and 02. Okay, so the normal concept is when you mention it specifically then it overrides the default value. Okay, so
Okay,
your default value is IASYS 00. Okay, so
okay,
in this case it has override your default value. So it will take the parameters mentioned in 01 and 02 first, overriding your 00.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
so if it does not find the mandatory values which are there in 0 1, which is required. Okay, if it does not find in 0 1 and 0 2, then it tries to search in your 0 0.
Okay.
Okay, this one thing you have to remember. And second thing is, now see here again he has given 0 2, so the values given over the existing values will always override. That is why here the NIP would accept MLPA equal to 0 2 and SQA equal to 10, in addition to the other parameters contained in your IEA SYS 00.
Okay.
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 Okay, so we'll come back to our question. Now I want to see you got the IEA SYS member. Okay, from the command you got the IEA SYS member. Now I want to know the master JCL. What is the master JCL this system is using? And one more thing is, I want to know what is the importance of your master JCL.
Yeah, we can find the master JCL in IEA SYS member, right? We will
Correct.
see.
In IEA SYS member, your master JCL will be there. Okay.
Yeah,
So now which member you will try to find first?
we will search in the Palm library concatenation. So we'll search in the first user dot. Then we will search in the ADCD.
Now I want to know how many Parmlib members are there. What is the Parmlib concatenation for
Yeah,
this system?
we can find it in IP. The Palmlib
You will give display Parmlib. Okay.
display.
So in this system, my default Parmlib is this one. Okay.
Second.
So I'm copying this. Okay. Now what is the member you are finding here?
IEA SYS 01.
Okay, I got IASYS 01. Okay. Now I want to know what is my master JCL.
Yeah, MST JCL. MST JCL.
Okay, master JCL zero
Yeah,
zero. Okay. Now if there is a master JCL in your DB, okay, this is a question you do in Google search. Even I don't know. IASYS DB. Okay.
okay,
This
okay.
is one. I we had one more member, right? We gave 01 and we gave DB, right?
Yeah,
Find for IASYS DB. Okay. Now if there is a master JCL in DB, do we have master JCL in DB?
should be, yeah, it is there.
There, okay. So what is the master JCL it is using? 00. Okay.
Same, right?
So 00 it is using. In
Okay.
your 01 also it is using master JCL
Zero,
zero
zero.
zero. Okay. So in your IESYS DI, this member, what is the master JCL? 00.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it is understood that there is only one master JCL.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Why there is only one master JCL?
That is the first JCL. So it will be always the same. Only one JCL.
So that is the first address space.
Yeah,
After your NIP phase, the first address space which will come up is your MSTR JCL.
yeah,
Okay. That is why there is only one member mentioned.
yeah.
Okay. So now you got your master JCL. So how to find that here?
MST
MST JCL.
zero.
MST JCL 00. Okay.
Yes.
So now, okay, MST JCL 00. So what is the difference between other parameters and this MST JCL? The parameters you saw, right? Like you saw IASM you saw, IASYS you saw, right? Then you are seeing now MSTR JCL. What is the difference between IASYS, IASYM and your MST JCL?
Yeah, this is a JCL. This is JCL that will be submitted after the NIP phase. So it will submit all the address spaces from the proc library.
Correct. Good. Okay. So this is a JCL. So other parameters were your normal system configuration parameters. That those parameters was not having a job card in that. Okay. So we have a specific job card for your master JCL.
Yes.
Okay. So why we have a job card here for this master JCL? Because this master JCL is now building the skeleton of your complete system. Okay.
Okay.
So how does now this master JCL, using this master JCL your system will start building now. Okay. So for that your master JCL will use these two parameters, data sets. Okay. One is your IEF PDSI. Okay. So IEF PDSI DD name will be having your all
Yes.
proclip concatenations. Okay.
Yes.
So using this proclip, okay, all the remaining address spaces will come up. Okay.
Yes.
So you give a command called as yes space. Okay, suppose now we have VLF. Okay, VLF is one of the address space. So to start that address space, you will give S space VLF.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you are giving S space VLF, okay, from where that VLF is starting, it
From
is
the
start.
proc.
It is starting from your proclip concatenation. So from
Yes.
this, you should understand that whatever address spaces you are seeing in the system, those all are your procedures.
Yes.
Okay. So what kind of procedures they are?
Catalog procedures.
Catalog procedures. Correct. Those all are your catalog procedures. So now this master JCL, okay, is creating a address space of one. Okay, address space of one. So how does it create an address space of one? Is using this program IEEE 860. Okay,
Okay.
so this
Okay.
program is creating a address space of one.
One.
Okay, and in master JCL they will ask you, okay, I am still in the NIP phase. Now my master JCL is submitted. I don't have any initiators. So how your master JCL is running? Okay, so your master JCL is running using an program called as your internal reader.
Okay.
Okay, similarly your TSO also uses this internal reader.
Okay.
Okay, so one more thing you have to understand under master JCL is this D priority, dispatching priority. So you might be already knowing your dispatching priority always overrides your normal priority,
Okay.
right? So so that is why they want the highest priority for this job. That is why they are using D priority, dispatching priority of 15 comma 15,
Okay.
and they are given time as a maximum of 1440,
Okay.
so that this job gets all the required things to run.
Okay.
Okay, so for the system to boot up, okay, there are okay, now this is your master JCL is the first address space which came up. After master JCL, there is one more address space which will be coming up is your just to.
Just yeah.
Okay, so just to will come up. So how just to will come up is it is using, so just to is again a procedure. Okay, so
Yeah.
how we start just to is using yes space just to.
Yes.
So where that will be stored, again it will be stored in your
Proclip.
proclip. So this is the proclip where your just to is stored. Okay, so if you go inside this proclip now, you should find just to. So here is your just to.
Yeah.
So once you open now the system after master JCL, the second parameter the system opens is your just to.
Just
Okay. Now once it opens the just to, how the just to should start working. Okay. The internal configuration for your just to subsystem to start. Okay. For its functionality. So for just to has its own functionality, right? So for that functionality to start up, your just to will store all the required Parmlibs under this DD
yeah.
hash PARM. Okay, so this Parmlib member will be having all your just to configurations.
Okay.
Okay, so the member name is just to Palm.
Okay.
So if you go inside your just to Palm, you will find the functionality of your just to.
Okay.
So that we will cover under the just to session. Now, apart from this just to, now your just to is functioning properly. Okay, just to came up. Once the just to comes up, just to internally brings all the required subsystems which are dependent on just to be functional. Okay, so it starts all the remaining address spaces after just to. So that details you will find under this proclip concatenation of just to. Okay, after just to what and all address spaces are coming up, those all address spaces will be submitted in using these proclips.
Okay.
Okay, so there is one more thing. Okay. So now your master JCL address space is up, your just2 is up. Okay. Now suppose if I want one of the some of the address spaces to be submitted before your just2.
Mm.
Okay. Hmm. Okay.
Mm.
So you want some of the address spaces to start before just2. So
Okay.
that time what you will do is, now if it is starting before just two, it has to use a address space of one. That is your master address space. So such task you will start by using a command called as, usually you are starting the uh, started task or your address spaces whenever someone says you to start. Okay, you will give yes comma your task name.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, comma task name. So what this will do is this will start the task as per its sequence. Okay, that is after just two.
Okay.
After just two. Okay. Now if you want to start a task, okay, before just two, what I'm trying to say is now if I give like this task name
Mhm.
comma sub equal to mstr. Okay, then this task will be running under a address space of 01.
Okay.
That is your under master address space.
Okay.
Okay, so for that what you have to do, you have to configure this. task name under your master JCL proclip concatenation. Then only you can use sub equal to MSTR. So
Okay.
that internally we should know when you are giving sub equal to MSTR doesn't mean that okay it will immediately get submitted. If it is there under your master proclip concatenation, then only this task will get submitted.
Okay. So we need to
Okay.
update the pro clip
You need to update the proclip of
master JCL.
master JCL. Okay.
Okay.
So this concept you have to whenever you say sub equal to MSTR, what does it internally means that this task is there under your master JCL proclip concatenation. Then only you will use your sub equal to MSTR.
Okay.
Okay. So through your master JCL, you are submitting two procedures, two procs. One is your master JCL
Yeah.
and the procs which will start before just two.
Just okay.
Okay, before just two, if there are any essential tasks which are starting, that will be submitted under your master
Master.
JCL. Okay,
Okay.
so after that, through using your master JCL only, you are indirectly starting your just two.
Okay.
Okay, using your master JCL proclip concatenation, you are starting your just two.
Yes.
Now, once your just two started, just two has its own proclip concatenation.
Yes.
Correct. So
Yes.
using that proclip concatenation, your just two is starting all the remaining tasks.
Okay.
Okay. Now there is a task called as rackup. Okay. Rackup is an authorization task.
Yeah.
Okay. So it should start before just two.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So now if I want to manually start rackup, then what command I will give?
Start Rakif. Submit under master.
Sub equal to MSTR. Why
Yes.
sub equal to MSTR? Because your Rackup is already configured under your master JSL proclip concatenation. That
Okay.
is why you are giving just Rackup sub equal to MSTR and it will start as soon as your master JCL is started.
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to, if you want to understand your system properly, you have to go through all these proclip concatenations. Okay.
Mm.
All these proclip concatenations. Then, okay.
Mhm.
You have to understand all these proclip concatenations. You have to go through individual address spaces which are starting before your
Yes.
just two and which are starting after your just two. Okay. So this is all about your master JCL.
Mhm.
Okay. So there are other Parmlib members remaining. Some what and all are the other Parmlib members. Yeah, we are left with logrec. Okay, then we are left with page dataset. Okay,
Okay.
then link list and APF. Okay, so link list and progxx. So this link list, APF and APF comes under your progxx only. So we are left with progxx. We are left with page dataset and logrec. Okay, so this we will continue again today evening 10 p.m. Okay,
Okay.
okay, we'll close it now. You
Okay.
come up with your questions.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, okay, thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.